realized what I wanted to do really was not to play her. I had to become an essence of myself and I had to, in order not to caricature her or play this remarkable human being, truly one of the most, look, I've played a lot of unsavory characters, but when you're asked and you're called upon, you're called to the mat to play one of your heroes, it's difficult. It's so much easier to play really untoward people. And so I wanted to make sure that I embodied her and that she was human. I understood her journey, I understood her emotional journey, and it was always present in me. I had to span, which is rare for me, I had to span from 40 to 73. 73 was easy. And so there were times, honestly, I'd show up on the set like this, and I swear to God, I'd walk out on the set, and I'd be like, Rachel, what age am I today? And she'd be like a 40 baby. I moved to New York, I had absolutely no money. I remember I called my mother once, and she thought she had masked the phone, but I could, mask the speaker on the phone. She was like, Jesus Christ, Buzz, she doesn't have money for orange juice. And it's true, I just was struggling as I lived in New York. I don't struggle anymore. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having money, but there is something to be said for the independent film life. And, I was going back and forth between, a much larger budget, and I'd be like, oh. But then when I get back to the smaller film with really no amenities, no amenities, there was a truth and a wholesomeness and a rawness that I sometimes missed in the bigger films.
Absolutely.
And I came back in and there was Brian De Palma. And there was a reader in the room, but the reader didn't read with me. Brian De Palma read with me. He read Eliot Ness with me. And I don't know, I got the part right then and there in front of him. And I said, I'm doing a Broadway show. I'm in House of Blue Leaves. And he said, well, we're gonna work around that. I said, oh, okay, Mr. De Palma. And, but anyway, that's what happened, and I went off to shoot. I finished House of Blue Leaves, I went off to Chicago. I was the only woman in the entire, you guys, even my makeup artist was a man. It was just a sea of white men. And that's the good thing about our industry, that no longer exists. Okay? And yes,